So as you can tell by the title of this video and a little bit by what I am wearing, I had the most amazing time in Ghana in the month of December. In December in Ghana, it's also known as Detty December, which is a time when there's a lot of festivities going on as people across the globe, especially diasporans across the Americas, the Caribbean, and even in parts of Europe like the UK, all convene and come to Ghana during the last couple weeks of the year to just celebrate togetherness in the country during that time. So today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about my third day in the country when I visited the Aburi Botanical Gardens. So in this particular clip in the video, you will see information about 3 particular trees in the botanical gardens. This was actually the beginning of our tour. Just to give you a little bit of background, Aburi Botanical Gardens is the only botanical gardens in all of Ghana. It became, I think it was established somewhere around 1890. And it has about 160 acres within the garden. This is very beautiful. As you'll see here within these clips coming up, the very first tree that we saw was the teak tree. And so it's a very cool story that the tour guide discussed and talked about when it comes to red lipstick. So why don't you go ahead and watch this next clip.
So it is good you came here today. Today is a beautiful day, and for that matter, you're going to see things that you've not seen before. You hear things you've not heard before. Our old people say that if you sit at one place, you marry your own sister. Do you understand? What it means is that you have to go out to look for the woman to marry. But if you always sit at home, you marry your own sister. That's why learning has a lot to offer than fasting. Every day we learn. The key to rest is learning. People who travel, they don't easily become angry. Every learner is successful. So you're not only here to look at trees, but to also learn 1 or 2 things. This is Aburi Botanical Gardens, the only botanical gardens in Ghana. And it's among the 1,600 botanical gardens across the world. It was established by the British in the year 1890. British. It covers a total land area of 160 acres. That is the size of the garden, 160 acres.
Wow.
The gardens has its main activities, which includes horticulture training, scientific research, plants multiplications, environmental education, and then managing natural reserves. That is the main activities of this botanic garden.
Okay.
Now we have this plant here. This is what we call teak.
Teak.
You know, teak wood? Teak,
Yes.
T-E-A-K. Teak wood is so good. It's a very hard wood to use to make furniture. The light pole, see the pole here? See this light pole?
Yes.
It's made of teak wood. It's a very hard wood.
Okay.
And then again,
Teak wood.
look at it. Yes, this is the fresh leaf.
Okay.
In the northern part of the country, this is what the women use as lipstick. They don't worry their husbands to give them money to buy lipsticks. They get the lipsticks from here.
the nature.
Yes, from the tree. As simple as that. You see, so when you cross this leaf, it becomes red, and then you put it on your lips, and you're good to go. You don't have problem. You know, you cross it over and over, over and over. Crush it. It becomes red. And you put it on your lips.
Oh, I see it even changing in your hand right now.
Wow.
See how it is?
I do see it.
So you rub this on your lips, you're good to go. People use this to act local movies, you know, it's just like blood. You understand that? And again, when we circumcise a boy in our place, a boy, circumcision, we don't use medication. All that we do is to pick up these dry leaves, boil this together with broken coconut shells, then allow the child to sit on a pot for a while. After that, you apply the wound with shea butter. For 3 days, the wound is healed. That is what we do to heal the wound. When you have malaria, you boil this together with moringa leaves, papaya leaves, mango leaves. You steam yourself for 50 minutes. You will sweat, but after, you are fine. And when you have headache, we don't buy medicine. All that we do is to look for fresh cow shit. Rub your forehead, sit down for 50 minutes, and you're okay.
Wow.
You see that? Africa cattle feed on plants, and plants are the medicine. It makes sense.
It does.
Good. So, so every part of this tree is useful. When you go to the market to buy meat, See this mature leaf, they use this to wrap the meat for you.
See, it's a big one.
So this is used to preserve meat. So you can wrap the meat and put it for days. It will not go bad. The meat will not go bad. See that? So the mature leaf is used for preservation.
Wow.
So we get so many things from teak tree. Yeah.
Matcha leaf. Is that the same thing people use for like matcha tea?
Yeah, they use for tea as well. Yeah.
Matcha leaf.
That is how it is. Teak is so good. For used for so many things.
So does the leaf, when the women use it for lipstick, does it have a certain taste? Is it bitter or sweet or something when they put it on the lips?
It's not bitter, it's not sweet. It's normal, it's just like lipstick.
Okay.
You see that?
No taste. Yeah, neutral.
Yeah, neutral. You see that?
Now, wasn't that interesting to learn that there is actually more than one way to wear red lipstick in the event that you happen to have a teak tree in your backyard? So the teak tree has many uses, as you saw. It can be used for lipstick. The leaves itself can be used to wrap meat. And with the leaves, along with other leaves, it can be used for healing purposes. So I thought that was pretty cool. The next tree coming up is, this was a cedar tree, and it talked a little bit about how old the cedar tree was and how a parasite can actually attach to the tree and kind of make it hollow. So go ahead and check out this next clip right here.
Now we have these cedar trees, cedar.
Cedar.
Cedar wood is also good. They used to make furniture. You see that? They were planted in the year 1895. That is 128 years old. All of these trees. Cedar.
Wow.
You understand that?
128 years old.
Yes. And these are other plants growing on them called parasitic tree. Parasitism is a relationship between two species, plants and animals, in which one benefits at the expense of the other one. That is what is meant by parasite. Merry Christmas. Yeah, the same to you. So the parasite grows from the top down to the bottom.
Okay.
You understand that? Yes, so it cannot live on its own. It has to kill to survive. So what that means is that the cedar is going to die and the parasite becomes a tree on its own. And that is wickedness. There are people that behave like this. Do you believe that? That's why we have to be careful the kind of friends we work with. You see, the world we live today is a wicked place, very wicked place. So all of these cedar trees are going to die very soon. There is one complete, you're going to walk inside and look straight up. Have you been inside the tree before? It's good to come here. You're going to walk in the tree.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
You try.
See? So we have the parasite wrong. It has engulfed the cedar inside. So the cedars are rotting and it's falling out. Can you see? Very soon everything is going to come out and inside will be hollow. Do you quite understand?
Yeah.
The landlord is dead. The squatter has become the owner of the house. This is what is happening in real life. Yeah, that's what we're going to see at the third place. Yeah.
I had a chance to actually go inside of a tree. I've never been inside of a tree, so that was pretty fun, which I will try and insert a photo somewhere over here in the next clip, but that was pretty cool. And finally, the last tree that kind of kicked off the beginning part of our tour from the tour guide was the coconut tree, no, the shade tree. I did not realize that shea butter had multiple purposes outside of just being used on hair and skin. The tour guide also said the Ghanaians also cook with it. And that's a pretty funny story about monkeys. I know, right? Just take a watch. Just take a watch.
Whoa.
I see. Oh,
Yeah, go inside.
inside the tree.
Inside the tree.
Wow.
See that people come to the top.
I see all the way up there.
Way up. It's eating the host. You know shea butter?
Yes, I love shea butter.
Shea butter, you have to buy here.
Real shea butter.
Real one, we use it to prepare food, Yeah, we cook with shea butter. Yeah. So this is the tree we get shea butter from. The fruit is edible. The seed that is being processed to make the oil. The seed. The fruit is edible. We use shea butter to prepare meals. We used to make soaps, candles, and the back of the tree is medicinal when you have runny stomach. You cut the back, boil and drink, and then it stops immediately. Yeah,
diarrhea?
Yeah, diarrhea. Yeah. Wow. So every part of the tree is useful. You see that?
Oh, not
Now,
just for hair and skin.
that is monkey pot. Can you see the pot up? The tree grew
Oh,
the
I
pot.
see.
Can you see that?
Oh,
The
yes.
tree grew the pot. Can you see the pot upside down? Look at the top.
Oh, yeah.
The tree grew the pot.
Really?
And there's nut in the pot that we eat called Brazil nut. Brazil nut. You see, it takes 6 months to mature. And what happens is this: when the pod gets matured, the lid becomes detached on its own. There's a cover at the bottom. It becomes detached, and the nuts fall to the ground. So when the monkeys come up to eat the fruit, they put the head in the pot, and the head gets stuck. That's how they die. Monkeys are very smart, but when it comes to food, they're stupid. Monkeys don't like to give. They like to take from you
like to
always.
take.
I've never for once seen monkey give a banana to another monkey. They don't do
No,
that.
no, they take.
When it put the head in the pot, eat the nut, the jaw becomes big. They pack everything inside the jaw. Instead of to spit the nut in the pot and be able to come out, monkey prefer to die in the pot than to let it go. It is very difficult for monkey to let it go. So our people say that if you eat alone, then you die alone. It is difficult to share when you have little, that's a fact. But if you can share when you have little, anytime you're in trouble, people will help you. This is principles. But monkeys don't know this. That's why they die shameful death. How can you die by hanging in a tree?
Hanging in
That
the
is what we
tree.
call curse, you know. When you're cursed, you die by hanging.
Right.
Good.
Oh my
So that is a tree from Brazil.
God.